We appreciate all of you for being a part of our channel and also liking and subscribing to our content. Hope you've enjoyed our last video where we followed the Arkansas River through on Highway 50 that actually crosses all the United States, which is a pretty cool fact. It's also a part of the loneliest highway too as well. So, but we're doing a test run today. We're trying out a different helmet cam here to see how that does from a point of view perspective. And then also trying out our mini mics with our camera system here with the Insta360. So we're going to try to make our way over to Bixhoma Lake today. Not too far. And then I also wired up my vest to my bike too as well. So it is pretty toasty, to say the least. I'm about to actually turn it off because I did not realize I was going to get this warm. So I'm definitely going to have to get used to, if I have a camera on my windshield or face mask, not to sit here and jerk around. I know when I watch some POVs, when people are like this, man, it just gets to me on the stomach. There, I just did the same thing. That's funny. Last time I recorded, I had the same setup here with the DJI mini mic, wired headset, with the mini mics inside my helmet, and this cable actually was kind of turned sideways and actually showed up in every single frame of our video, which was absolutely annoying. I am hoping that I can put that directly to the side, that it will not get in there, but I can already kind of see it's bending back into that camera angle. As you can see, it's still pretty cold. You can see the ice over here to the side. But not for me. I got a warm vest. Woo! All right, we are going to jump on the highway here. I cannot remember what highway this is, heading from Bixby to Leonard. It's a really kind of nice little ride, actually. Not too far from us. Kind of goes up here in the hills. You see this church over here. All that and around it is flood zone. So during the springtime, that church is actually almost always underwater. I guess they should have called the church Noah's Church. Yeah, I know. Pretty lame. Yeah, that's cool. Little fire trucks over there. As most of you know, my son is working really hard to try to be a firefighter. He's applied at a couple of places and still has to go get some certifications, but he is also an MT. And he's on his way working to be a paramedic as well. This might be a really bad idea going up to Bixhoma Lake. I have no idea. There's actually gravel back in there. So if there's ice on it, because the trees still shade it pretty bad, I'm not sure what that is going to look like. I guess we'll find out together. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Well, I can tell I am not the best at doing this rambling part. I'm too focused on the road. Patrick, I don't know how you do it, man. I'm like trying to concentrate and then also trying to think about what I'm going to say that's not going to sound stupid. Which is kind of like everything I say. Alright, here we go. I'm going to take this road back here. As you can see, there is sand all over the place. Might be doing a turnaround up here if this doesn't work out. Woo, it's pretty though. We talked about Lake Bixhoma actually on one of our videos. If you go check out Wolf Creek Pass, which was actually probably one of my favorite videos of putting together, just because of the fact of we got to ride that in the fog and rain and wet, and it was pretty an amazing travel. I hadn't done Wolf Creek Pass before, taking an RV, which was scary as all get out. But on a motorcycle, it definitely was much easier and really beautiful. So if you get a chance, go check that out. But otherwise, there's a waterfall that's out here. We're not going to be able to go see that. The waterfall is actually on the backside, and I can't get to it in the motorcycle. But it is definitely not Treasure Falls that is on the way with Wolf Creek Pass. Let me assure you, it is a minimal waterfall, and that's kind of what the whole gist of it was, to be funny about. And then it turns over here to gravel up here in just a moment. It was beautiful though. And there's the gravel. Oh, hey, wait a minute. They've actually blacktopped this back here. Holy crap, I can't believe it. Huh, I did not know that. Wow.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
How freaking cool is this? I had no idea. Well, that's pretty neat. Wow, I did not think I was going to get this ride today, coming here to Bixhoma Lake. I'll be dang. Check this out, everybody. You wouldn't think you'd see that in Oklahoma, huh? All right. Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back at you. Thank you again for being a part of this ride to Lake Bixhoma Lake here in Oklahoma. Well, we're going to head down here to the lake. I just didn't think that this would be like this, to be honest with you. They actually have a dock down here now. This has not been here the last time we were here, but it's actually not that bad, even though there's snow all around us. That's crazy. It'd be a nice place to go fish. It's actually a fishing lake. So Lake Bixhoma, it's right outside of Leonard, Oklahoma. Got all the snow. It's over there on the hill. Obviously facing the north, so the snow hadn't melted yet, but man, this is amazing. I had no idea. So it's been fun doing this. Not anything that we ever expected with getting as many subscribers watching our content. I know we make fun of it all the time that we didn't even think we'd get 10 people, and we have 10 of us that ride together. So there's that. But thank you again for everything. I hope everybody's enjoying what we're bringing to the table, and we'll be riding home here in just a moment. See you on the other side. All right, we were in Lake Bixhoma. We are getting ready to take off, head back to the Ponderosa. This is so awesome. This is all paved. Fantastic. All right. Boy, that is way better with that camera out of my way. That was driving me crazy. Smack dab in the center of my vision lane. Man, it's really pretty out here. Holy cow. Was not expecting that. That's where I need Patrick's Ibex here. Stand up, right? That's funny. Ah, check it out. There's llamas over there. Coach and them are out of town, but they get back today, so it'll be super excited. Get to talk to them, catch up. They had a senior day for their boy Mikey up there in Rhode Island. He's going to be graduating from the Coast Guard Academy. Super proud of him, and his brother Gus too as well. I'm going to start working on putting some videos together on how we do editing, the 360 stuff. I'm trying really hard to make sure we don't do fisheye looks. I see that a lot of times when I'm watching in 360 videos that use 360 cameras. There's actually ways that when you're editing them, you can make them a flat screen, so that way it doesn't make somebody nauseous when they're watching your videos. Because I know when I first started doing camera work, which if you go ever check some of our older videos out, you'll see it. It's kind of like a kid with a play toy. When you have things available to you, you just want to go play with them all and do them all. But it doesn't naturally work the best for what people want to see on motovlogging. That would be something I would share with all new motovloggers, like people that are wanting to get started or somebody that's in it and they're just trying to get more expertise in what they're doing. Focus more on the intent of just creating the quality of video and not necessarily trying to do all the things that the toy can do, because the 360 cameras are amazing, don't get me wrong, like I absolutely love them, but you can also mess with them so much and do so many edits with them that it kind of becomes cartoonish and almost a little bit out of control visually when somebody's trying to watch it. Jerry, one of the Oklahoma boys, had given me some of the best feedback possible when I first started, and that was, doing way up above you, on top of you, and moving the camera around really fast. For individuals like him specifically, it actually makes them pretty motion sickness. And so I started having to figure out how to navigate, because obviously I don't want viewers to get sick by watching our videos. But man, it really helped me kind of trim all that stuff down to, I might only do that once in a video and it only goes for maybe 2 to 3 seconds, and then that's about it. Because you can really get overwhelming with that stuff. And so what I try to focus on more is, like, when you have a picture in front of you that's a flat screen, can you go from where we are now to zooming in maybe 20 degrees or zooming back out 20 degrees instead of focusing on turning the camera or moving angles of the camera. And what that does is actually creates this kind of illusion that when you're going forward, like what we are right now, it'll actually make it look like the clouds are coming faster at you or going away from you while you're actually going towards them. And it gives this visual perspective that is just kind of more awe-inspiring than just kind of a flat video or somebody pulling, going from being on top of planet Earth and then zooming all the way down on the bike. A lot of times when you do that while you're also moving forward at the same time, creates that motion sickness for individuals. And so that would be the biggest thing, is I would just put a lot of caution into how you do video editing with 360 cameras. Really try to make it no more than a 4 to 5 second, top 6 second clip, and then just do it from more standard vision, not bubbled vision. Like when it comes out of the system before you go put it in the studio, it comes out with what is called a fisheye look, so it's bowed around it, so that way that bow effect is allowing the camera to be able to capture more of the scenery that's around it. But that same feature also creates vision issues because of the fact that when you turn it, it has to go around that curve, and when you do that on a TV or on your phone or on an iPad or whatever, it really can mess with you motion wise. And so the better thing to do is to make the screen a flat screen. You can do that by just changing the degree to 0 instead of, when it comes out of the system, it comes out as a 0.95 in the studio. You can change that to a 0, and then that will make the screen flat. So when you do turn, it actually is like a natural movement, not necessarily like having to go around a concaved circle to make a movement. And so with new video vloggers and stuff is that you get the 360 cameras and you're like, oh man, I can do so much with it now. And you do, but it loses interest of your viewers because of the fact that you're trying too many things, and just because it's available to you doesn't mean to actually use it. That was kind of the best thing I ever heard from a person giving me feedback. So but I can go into more in depth on that during a video and kind of show you exactly how to do that in a studio too as well. So all right, everyone. Well, we appreciate you being a part of our channel. As always, click that button that says subscribe. Click that button that says like. All those things, they all matter. We really appreciate you leaving comments. I know I strive really hard to make sure that I communicate in those comments as soon as possible and not just give you a thumbs up. I know that's the easy thing to do. My son gets on to me for making comments on each one of them, but for me, it has impact, right? Like when I'm leaving comments for somebody else, I want them to know that I spent time watching their stuff and actually participated in their video, and not just, oh cool, I jumped into it for 5 seconds so I could put a comment and jump back out of it. For all those YouTubers that, you know, when I'm putting comments on there, I want you to know that that is not what I do. I actually go through your videos and watch them and pay attention. There are sometimes I miss things because I might step away or have my volume off, but I really try to make sure that I go through your videos and pay attention to what's going on, so that way, one, it helps me be a better person, better YouTube vlogger, so I can see how other people do things, and then also two, I want to make sure I bring value to what I'm doing to help support your channel, because I know it drives me crazy when you put a 15-minute video together and then it only has 3 or 5 minutes watch time, and then you're kind of like, what's the purpose of making a 15-minute video if all we're going to do is skim through it? So I would just speak for myself. I don't do that. I try to bring value to your contents and your videos and to your channels, and I do watch them through to make sure that I support all the channels that I'm subscribed to. So thank you so much for everybody being amazing, you know, participants, and as I like to call us, a family. There are so many great people in this community. So I will quit rambling now. Tell you thank you so much for being a part of the Mild Hogz family. We appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, and we shall see you on the other side. All right, what's up, everyone? We're coming to you live here in Alabama on Gulf Shores.
Orange Beach.
Orange Beach. That's right, Orange Beach. I always say this wrong. Every single time we've done this, I keep
actually
saying
know
it wrong.
where we are right now.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a first.
Yeah, that is a first. Well, it's been an amazing time. We're going to have another video coming from Florida. This is actually our celebration of channels for our ride to Lake Bixhoma. But how did we get here in Florida?
So my friend Jenny, we've been friends with her for like 20 years. Jenny Coates Under the Sun Travel. If you need a travel agent, she's your girl.
Hey.
Ginny, not Jenny. Anyway, that's our girl. And she found us this house years ago. We actually brought all of our boys here for their senior trip. And we had like 25 people in this house. It's a huge house.
Yeah.
And so this is our second time being here. And it is right on the water. It's a blast. There's so many things just within walking distance.
It's so awesome.
One of our favorite places to be. So
absolutely.
if you have a chance to go to Orange Beach, we can also put up the link to this actual house if you want to try to rent it. So
and
anyway,
we ate our first tomahawk steak tonight.
Tomahawk steak.
We don't usually spend a lot of money on ourselves, but this one,
because we make steaks at home.
Yeah,
and because
Shannon
they're
is
real good at home.
the bomb when it comes to
I know how to
making the
do
steaks.
it.
So
Anyway, but that tomahawk steak tonight was great. What was the name of that restaurant?
I don't know. Zeke's. That's right.
Zeke's.
Good call.
Hey,
Good
look
job.
at me, 2 for 2.
That is amazing. I wouldn't have pulled that out of a rabbit, out of a hat, or out of my.
We saw a doodle there.
So
we saw
we'll
a
just
doodle
leave it
there too. So
yeah, we did.
We're ready to
we
get home.
miss our
I miss
boys.
my dogs and my kids, but I do miss my dogs.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to switch over to our celebration of channels here. The first one we're going to celebrate is Gears of Snore. I know I've mentioned him before on a video, but man, I am telling you, if you want a laugh while being able to watch content in a video, this is the one to go see. He is hilarious. He rides on a motorcycle going around to eat with his friends. He's up in the northeast area of the United States, and let me tell you, he is hysterical. And his whole premise is he makes videos to make you fall asleep and to basically snore. So that is why it's Gears of Snore.
I like it. That's a funny title.
Yeah, but it is not that. Let me assure you, there are things that come up out of his mouth that I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could think that fast. I think I'm more fun than I am funny.
I'm more funny.
You're more funny.
I'm more funny than fun. Yeah.
There you go. All right. By the way, that's an actual game, and you have to choose one. You can't choose both. Which one are you?
Funny or fun?
Put it in the comments.
You can only be one.
We want to see what you are. Are you funny or are you fun? Yes, you can be both. I understand. But you have to choose one.
What's your more prevalent thing? Yeah. Are you funny or fun?
You got to choose one. That's all you get. Mm-hmm. All right. So Gears of Snore. Go check it out. All right. Our next one is going to be Midwestin Motorbike. He currently is kind of taking a little bit of a sabbatical from making videos. He's going to be coming up with another one here probably in about a month or two. But a lot of that's because he's up in the North States, up there in Wisconsin, close to Harley Nation up there, and he has a son that is joining the military and is getting ready to ship out for the military. So first off, thank you so much for your service, your son's service, and your service too as well. We can't, couldn't imagine what that means and how that looks to have your family going off and serving our country. So we're extremely thankful for you, and I really appreciate your videos, man. Like, you did a great job. You got a new bike here recently, got a Road King, and Police Edition, and so I know he's vamping that up. Yeah. So go check out his channel. He does a great job. These two channels, the reason why I selected them is because they have been with us pretty much since we began, and so I'm really proud of them to stick with us, and they always make comments on our videos. So I'm going to kind of start from the bottom of our list of people that have subscribed to us, and kind of start working through there, so that way, I don't want anybody to feel like they're not as important as another channel, because they're all important, and we care about all of you. So
we're all family.
Yeah, we're all family in this.
Even if we've never met, we're all family.
Absolutely. So thank you very much for being a part of this experience with us. We always appreciate you being a part of the Mild Hogz channel, and
like and subscribe.
See you on the other side. Oh.